Tapiatsugian's weather forecasting school. But this time not as new, because it had been closed. But up the road here at Keesler Airport Base in Biloxi. Granted, I wasn't as close to my thankfully go out there and visit my parents from time to time. After forecasting school, as Captain Brown said, I went off to the weather office at the Naval Air Station in Corpus Christi. Another great tour, but not an easy one. So busy there. It was very challenging for me to be a brand new forecaster because of the workload. There was always a lot of work to be done in a short period. Here I was, still dripping wet all over, and having to perform the same level of experienced weather forecasting. Thankfully, though, I had a really good crew who taught me the ropes and got me through it all. I'll admit what I really didn't like was lunchtime. You used to get so busy that you really didn't have time for lunch. Not at lunchtime, at least. You'd sit down and start to eat and get ready, and a pal would walk into the office and ask about the weather. Okay, no big deal. Start helping him out. And then another one, and then another one. 3 pilots down, 4 pilots down. You're thinking, okay, good, I'm done. I'm going to go back and get something to eat my food. You get back there and it's ice cold. Yay. So, pick it up, stick it back in the microwave. 2 minutes, start. 1 minute down, there's a pilot at the counter. Okay, so you go sit, help said pilot, and his friend, and her friend, and their friends, and their friends, until finally, you're done. Okay, great. I'm going to go back and eat my food, which is now in the microwave, and it's cold again. 2 minutes, reheat. This was the average for that office, and again, because it was a training facility for pilots, very busy. I started eating sandwiches after that, so I wouldn't have to go through all of the eating sessions. But I remember getting so upset, thinking, don't these guys ever go to lunch? I can't just put up a sign that says, hey, we're closed for lunch. It was kind of irritating, but the thing I did learn was how to prioritize my workload, which definitely changed one minute for the next. After Corpus was Commander 6th Fleet at Italy. Yet another overseas tour. This one was only 3, not 6 years long, as it was in Japan. But while I was in Italy, I was able to go all over Italy to improve Rome, Monte Cassino, Venice, Pisa, Naples, Florence, even Lake Como. I was able to drive on the Appian Way. Yes, it does exist, and yes, there are signs for the Appian Way. I climbed Mount Vesuvius, walked the ancient roads in Pompeii. I touched the Roman Colosseum, and even went up inside the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I've been to Malta, Casablanca, Morocco, which I can tell you the movie's a lot better than the place. Gibraltar, Malaga and Tarragona, Spain, Varna, Bulgaria, Constantia, Romania. Unfortunately, I did not go to Transylvania when I was in Romania. I have money. Novorossiysk in Russia, Istanbul, and Marmaris, Turkey, Sevastopol, Ukraine, Crete several times, loved it, all Nagairos. Paris and Marseille, France, Monte Carlo, great place, love to visit, will never try there again. All roads in Monte Carlo are one way. Remember that, because we were never going to get out. I've been to London, lived in Portugal, driven through Austria, through Germany. I was actually able to drive over the Rhine River. Then through Switzerland, Belgium, Luxembourg. And here in this museum, I'm reminded too that I had actually drove around the Battle of the Bulge. I'll also say that I've been to Ireland, but that was for a family trip. I don't know, maybe that doesn't count as a bad deal. I was able to see a lot of history during my brief stay in Europe. After my tour in Italy, was to the weather office in Jacksonville, Florida. Went another great tour with a group of wonderful individuals with Paul, whom I miss. It was kind of like my tour in Corpus, just not quite as busy. And now, finally, I come to my current and last duty station here at Stennis Space Center. I've met a good deal of individuals that I am proud to say are my friends. I am going to miss you all. And now, finally, this brings me to my stay home. At any other time, when a person transfers, it can be a time of great sadness when you say goodbye to a friend. It can also be said that it's not goodbye, but I'll see you later. As some people cross paths, as Chief Juliet and I have done, Captain Brown and I have done, but not so much for the retiree. Depending on where this individual goes, it might be the last time they see their Navy family again that they built up throughout the years of their service. I hope it won't happen to me. But do I really have to say goodbye? There was a time not long ago when an individual would leave, and that would be the last time you hear from them. If you were lucky and were close enough, you might get a letter from time to time, but even those would have a tendency to drift away. Now, with the advent of email, the internet, and social networking sites such as Facebook and MySpace, people are able to keep in touch so much easier than before. Friends can literally be halfway around the world from each other and still be able to keep in consistent contact. And so I hope it will be for me. I don't want to say goodbye. I just want to say, until we meet again. Any man who may be asked in this century what he did to make his life worthwhile can respond with a good deal of pride and satisfaction. I served in the United States Navy.
Sailors' most honored and cherished positions, including the flag of the United States of America, representing a lifetime of valiant and faithful service. Will the guests please rise for the benediction? Visiting officers, dignitaries, and board officials. It was not uncommon for the commanding officer of the ship to order up the jolly who made strong backs, sideboards, that hosted and an old shipmate and fellow officer to his shore retirement home, never to sail on the ship again. All hands on deck was passed, and speeches were made about great. Bosun, stand by to pass the side. Shipmate going ashore. First class, United States Navy, retired, departing. First class, United States Navy, retired and family, departing. Ladies and gentlemen, this now concludes the retirement ceremony. On behalf of John and the entire command, I would like to thank you for attending. Please join John and his family for refreshments in the Missouri room located upstairs within the museum.
Okay, thank you.